what's up everybody on Deck with Third Eye Cam? Today's date, March 23rd, 2023, and the time is 16:45, 4:45 for my civilians. Got out of class about 20 minutes ago, and it was all clouds, right? And as soon as I get to where I am now, all my asteroids start coming out. So these are all asteroids. You're looking at the surface of asteroids behind their cloudy covers. There. There's the sun setting in the west. North is one of those guys coming, and I know they're gonna put that intelligent definition under my video, but to keep repeating it to me like I'm in preschool and to all of you is foolish. But because they're trying to deceive you all, that's why they do it. You can see this planetoid jagged rock right here. Let me see where else. Right here. Let me get away from the tree. There. It's probably bigger, but you can see the whole thing. And then there's a trail going back this way. All right, that's one. These things are like, oh, this one's beautiful. Right here. Zoom in on it. So I wasn't expecting this because it was cloudy. Like I said, when I came out, and all the clouds, that's where all the clouds above my head went to. That's what preceded all of this. Above my head is land terrain. Oh, that's land terrain, I promise you. You're looking at the ridges. Imagine some land that's upside down over our heads. Upside down land in the sky. Same as over here. Look at this big boisterous asteroid pushing through its atmosphere. They're inevitably following the sun. Look, and another guy just crossed up on his trail. Let me see, yep, right there. These guys are full of it, man. They're only doing their jobs. The people that's giving them orders are full of it. But this is definitely a sign that times are about to change. Not saying that these things are gonna come down here and start wreaking havoc, but they are bringing radiation with them. There's that chemtrail. They're bringing radiation with them, so certain people who can't withstand that are gonna start dying off to the level of extinction. Not even being funny. If you know that your skin can't handle certain radiation in your body, regardless of color, so don't think I'm gonna hit it that way. I'm clearing that off top because I don't want people to say, oh, you're trying to be slickly racist. No, I'm being scientific. Only small minds think in one-dimensional terms like, oh, you're being racist. No, I'm explaining with my logical and common sense and moral compass within me that if this is really happening, there's another trailer right there. That's why your peoples like Bill Gates is talking about bombing the skies or whatever, trying to filter out the sun. It's not filtering out the sun. It's filtering out radiation coming off these asteroids, which you all know radiation is still going to penetrate the earth clouds or whatever clouds they conjure up. Further, on the flip side, it's hot over here today. Let me check my watch. I'm gonna tell you what the temperature is. Give me a second. With that, it's 88. It's 78 degrees right now, and that's warm. It caught me off guard because it was chilly this morning. And if you notice how California is catching the cold side, technically, with the way everything's going down, we're getting California's weather on the East Coast. California's still getting our weather on the West Coast since December, right? Or November, and the wind blows. Hold on. The wind just kind of blew, so I'll probably more than likely muted that. That will get muted. Anyways. All of a sudden, this wind rushing through. I'm trying to explain to you all. California is catching cold and rainy weather. Snow, rain, cyclones, tornado touchdown in LA, yesterday. Los Angeles, California. Very rare, unheard of. Wait for the wind. I can't stand when I'm trying to talk and the wind just rushes me. See how the trees are blowing. I'm gonna have to make this quick. But California's catching red, catching cold weather. Normally the East Coast should be catching this, but the world is doing some kind of flip. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the sun stops in the sky one day and back goes from west to east. I won't be surprised at all. Y'all will be. The Bible spoke about this, so I'm pretty sure it'll happen again. And then 1,000 years from now, the inhabitants of this world wouldn't believe you if you said the sun came up in the east and went to the west if it did happen. I'm gonna move on. Let's see what else I can get, but I'm gonna try to keep it short. All right, so y'all hang tight. Poof. Interrogative. Look how these guys are sweeping across the sun now already. 2 of them so far. Again, these planets are close enough in proximity to the sun, because the sun is not 93 million miles away, that if they pass just right without any kind of these guys throwing it off with their contrails, that you're going to see the surface of this planet. And that's why I'm zooming in. Let's look around the sun. I don't really care. I've already proven this, but I'm just going back over it because I've already proven it. And this is the only time they show up like this, not because of my position. They have to do this. And look at the shadow on this trailer. That means this thing is low to the Earth's atmosphere. Wherever they are, they're up there. All right, we got that covered. We know that something's over here. All this right here is landmass. That's what actually passed over my head. It's going south. This is southeast towards Tobago. All right, hang tight. Poof. Okay, back. Same date. The time is 1812. So I didn't even want to stop. I was taking some garbage out, and these guys were flying by. There's the third one. The second one's way up there. The first one is past the trees. But they're trailing behind. There's all 3 of them trails. They're tracing this holy asteroid. See that? Can't fake that. Can't make it up either. Same old, different day. You know what I mean? The rest of the body's this way, and I'll show you the rest when I get back. Hang tight. Okay, back in about what? Short amount of time, 3 minutes. Very huge. Yes, that's all time for Asteroid, y'all. All right, so there it is right there. I'm about to wrap this up. Got to go handle some other business. Fixing my zoom. And all this chaos is around me. All right, so I'm about to wrap it up. Look at all these trailers. They're trying to follow. There's my biggest one right here, over by the sun. See that asteroid right there? Right above the sun. Again, not 93 million miles away, and you can see the rainbow around it. Yeah, right there. There's another one right here next to this one. So it's those 2 right there. Unless they're the same lumpy one in a figure 8. Don't know. And you can definitely see that one. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. If anything should come up, I'm gonna put my camera on in the window and let it catch the rest of this. Third I can. Poof.